This TDX update is a game changer with old battle passes returning, Nightmare mode, and the Tower Battles Part 2 event. But what does this mean for the future of TDX? The reintroduction of battle passes means that old events will become replayable in the future. The only bad news is new players won't be able to obtain event towers, though these are replaced with free towers that you can opt in to use along your progression. Even if token drop rates are abysmally low,
500 tokens.
the low price of free, there's no reason not to take advantage of these passes. Furthermore, the main modes are notorious for giving little to no tokens during the event. What makes this worse is that only one battle pass can be activated at a time, making the grind a bit more tedious, though this is actually a good sign for TDX. Hear me out. Pause real quick. With the new update, we know that modes are confirmed to be coming back permanently. This includes Tower Battles. To play them, you need to activate the corresponding battle pass, and you can level through them as you would before. This means all limited time skins will be available, lessening the gap between seasoned players and newcomers in terms of content available. Unfortunately, super old event skins might be problematic, but there's more on that later. This news gives us some reason to believe that we will actually see old seasonal events. I say seasonal because the likelihood of Tower Battles Part 1 and 2 becoming available in the future is next to zero. Instead of Tower Battles content, it's now actually everything before the first Tower Battles event. This means we will not be seeing any content before battle passes were introduced, unless otherwise stated. The exclusion would also extend to the 2023 April Fool's event, as the event was also just a public testing and contained no special content besides an exclusive ranger effect which was given through the badge by beating the game during that hour period. As for other event content, it's hard to say if John will bring back event crates such as the 4th of July, Anniversary, Valentine, Summer, or April Fool skin crates. Maybe these could be put on a seasonal rotation in the shop for a limited time alongside the permanent implementation of seasonal events. I'm certain adding every single seasonal event would boost Tower Defense X's health and player count, making the game a little less static and linear. The first Valentine's and Christmas have issues being implemented into the game's free-to-play, as they contain limited time skin bundles, meaning some of these retro skins may only be obtainable through bundles that cost Robux. The Christmas skins were moved from a reward to a bundle just like the Valentine skins. That's all besides the artillery skin, which became unobtainable when the event was revoked. These first skins are going to become unobtainable outside of bundles, with the exception of the Candy Cane Artillery, which I believe is never going to come back unless bundled in with the other skins. To summarize everything I just said, events will be returning in the future, though not all content will be made available, and some skins may be locked behind a paywall. And hey, you, if you're enjoying, interact with the video and show some support by subscribing. Back on topic, the next event that John is pushing is Nightmare. Finally, at last, it's going to be coming out after years of teasing. This means multi-lane maps which were tested during the holiday events, potentially new lore, new enemies, and eradicators. This being the Emperor. As of recording, we know that the Emperor will be unlike anything ever seen in TDX. It's confirmed now that it will be the final boss of Nightmare, and the update will be, hopefully, releasing during the next few months, unless if they delay it, and potentially we'll see these towers. There's been a lot of content around Nightmare, like the Encore Eradicator and many aged maps or enemies that have been in the works, so only time will tell how far in development Nightmare truly is. We know it's close though, as John did tease it's the next upcoming big patch. Anyways, to get these new towers, you'll be needing more gold and experience to get past those pesky level gates, so seeing the introduction of daily and weekly quests, which will work just like the previous event tasks. These tasks will have a streak counter, which leads me to believe that the more you complete, the better the rewards are, which will help you level through your battle passes and general progression. This leads me into my next topic, which is the addition of leaks around the Tower Battles Part 2 event. We know that Refractor is closer than ever, as John did tease the original models of Phaser, which coincides with the Nightmare event coming in the near future. The Phaser Tower has been confirmed as a standalone tower alongside Aviator and Scout. We know Refractor will be some sort of charge tower, but it begs the question of what it does when Railgun already plays that role of high DPS. With Phaser being its own tower, this also makes it impossible to predict what these two towers do differently from the rest of the cast. That being said, the Tower Battles event should hopefully include new skins along with 3 unique towers, which I assumed were just going to be skins themselves before John's latest video dropped. The Tower Battles Part 2 event will come with loads of new content, almost as much as the first event, but everything we will see is expected to be completely new. We might also potentially see the reintroduction of Jack, which is what I suspect the final boss of Part 2, Unless if this is a hint at a potential relic skin, as both the relic and graveyard tower from tower battles work almost identically, though we haven't quite seen that relic rework, so it's unlikely to be that case. What do you think? Express your ideas down in the comments.